Just love it.
You're welcome. Okay, yeah. Anyways, and I realized that, I knew some things, but I wasn't nearly as good as I thought I was. It was very humbling. It was excellent. I needed to be humbled, apparently, but this is one of the probably 3 things that blew my mind. And this is something that you get your kids to do this, not only would they hit the ball more often, but they're going to hit the ball way harder than they ever have, which that's what gets kids jacked up. Okay? We call it the power load. Some people call it the launch position. Tony Gwynn called it the hitting position. What it is after we're skipping things obviously just to get to some of the more, what I think are important parts right now. It doesn't really matter how you start. I mean, Gonzo started that way, and up here. It really doesn't matter how you start. Big Pappy's here, A-Rod, Manny. Everybody's different, but when that front foot hits the ground, they're almost identical. Almost totally identical. And this is what we call the power load position, okay? Now, once that there's 5 checkpoints. Once that front foot hits the ground, obviously the first checkpoint is that athletic position which we already talked about. We have the 3 checkpoints: the feet, wide as a bat, knees bent. Upper body, call it the hitter's lean, having the hitter's tilt. Second thing was I found out that the hands needed to be back. A lot of people taught me, I always go back to what people taught me, keeping your hands right by the ear so you're quick. Okay. What's that?
Split second moving that bend. 6 inches.
Yeah, and also, I mean, if somebody said something bad to you, are you going to punch them from here, or are you going to throw the Nick Barkley from back here? You guys remember Nick Barkley?
He's going back old school.
Got him old. Jeez.
He's going old school.
Wow, that is old school. But anyways, get your hands back. It's just, we always talk about, hey, a bow and arrow. If we pull the bow back to here, what would happen? Nothing. If we pull the bow back all the way back, we're creating some force. Pitchers, do we throw like this? No, we get the thing back. If you're going to play, all of a sudden a javelin throwing contest broke out. Out of nowhere. Would we come up and throw back? No, we would get back here and... So you're creating, and some of you guys are probably engineers and really smart and understand why or how. But all I know, if somebody says something bad to me, pisses me off, I'm not going to punch them from here. I'm throwing the haymaker from back here. Okay? And that's going to put them down. So I can't run like 100 feet without dying. Okay? So get your hands back. We always tell the kids, get the hands back, where if they dropped the bat, it would be behind their back foot. Well, people, the naysayers, say, and again, remember, guys, I'm just relaying the message, okay? And we get a lot of naysayers saying, well, they can't do this, they can't do that. Well, it's longer to the ball. Or, well, yeah. I mean, I have this with softball all the time. They can't do that. Well, then I show them all the greatest softball players in the world, and they do the exact same thing. Yeah, but we're creating power. If that's the problem, probably should just go play golf. Ball's not moving, Make it easy. Okay? We're just trying to maximize.
Make it easy. It's fun to get that ball.
True, but you don't have to get your hands back.
It's almost exactly how you...
It's almost very
I was
similar.
going to say.
Well, wait, I got another couple of things here.
Okay.
Exactly. But anyways, so that's the first thing. Get the hands back. That's really important. And here's what a lot of kids will do. They're right here, and they go to swing, and they'll get their hands back, and they'll go, and they'll move back a half an inch. So what we do, Johnny, come here, buddy. I literally do this to my guys. All right, so they'll be like here, and I'll, come on. All right, now look that way. And I'll make them feel that, where it's uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable in the shoulder area. Okay? Get them feeling it back. And you guys have pictures now and all that kind of stuff. It's different. Like Ken Griffey Jr., his arm was straight. Nomar Garcia-Parra, his arm was straight. David Eckstein, arm was straight. Pujols, he's got the 45. So everybody's different, but get them back.
I guess it's right there.
Get them back.
Straight.
Hit the ball hard. We want power. So that's the second checkpoint. Third checkpoint is this back elbow. Okay? Now, this is real controversial when I'm speaking with certain groups. And everybody, I was taught this when I was in the league, hey, when if your elbow is up and your elbow comes down, well then the bat comes down. Well, it actually is not really the case. It doesn't happen. It's just one of those things, it's a myth. It's one of those things that somebody's dad told somebody's dad, so it's all the way down. We want that back elbow up. Now, how high? Everybody's different. I want it, if I had a perfect hitter, it would be about even with the shoulder, maybe a little bit lower. Some guys are a little bit lower than that. Some guys, like the really strong, big stud hitters, their elbow is slightly above that shoulder. That creates a couple things. First of all, when the back shoulder's up, what kind of angle does that create?
You're going
Downward.
down.
Exactly. Where you get this guy. We all have this guy. Right? And not only that, but if that elbow's up, it creates a contraction of more muscles. It creates more force to the ball. Everybody take their back arm if you're hitting right now and do this for me. This is what we do with the kids. Take your back arm if you're right-handed right here. Now, go across as hard as you can like you're hitting. Okay? From right here. Now, take that back elbow and lift it up. Now do it. Which has got more force?
Yeah. We're going the other way.
It's not even close, right? It's not even close.
getting
So now, be
jagged.
careful with that. Be careful with that. Make sure, because a lot of kids will go. They will. All right? Make sure that back elbow is up, but probably a little bit, I would say with the young kids, a little bit lower than that back shoulder. That'd be a good one right there. Okay? So that's